Well, aren't you guys a sight for sore eyes? So it is Sunday, April 28th, and it's been a while since I last vlogged with you. I believe it was Wednesday, the day I was picking up my husband, so obviously I'm going to try and tack this on to the vlog because, you know, there wasn't any content for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm going to just give you a really quick tour, and then I'm going to clue you in on all the fun things that happened. So, you know what? Let's do something fun and maybe do it in time lapse. I can tell at least, it's a pretty nice space that we are living in, considering that there's 8 of us under this roof. We're actually doing our Easter dinner tonight, and there is currently ham in the oven and it smells amazing. So to clue you in on what happened, Wednesday I ended up picking my husband from the airport, and it was a little stressful because there was some traffic. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of construction on the East Coast. I have no idea why. I think there's a lot of building of roads and things like that. So there was construction going on the ramp that I normally would have taken to get to the airport. So I had to take an alternate route, which was so stressful. I ended up being there a little bit late, maybe about 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes max. I picked up my husband. We got to our first Airbnb, which was in a neighborhood that was a little bit sketchy. So I was not very comfortable leaving our Airbnb. And also the Airbnb itself was not in, it was in good condition, or rather fair condition. My husband and I have a theory that people buy up really cheap property and then do the minimum to make it livable, and it really showed. And I was not going to take footage of either of our Airbnbs because I did not want to be liable for slandering said to be Airbnbs, because I don't really need that kind of drama in my life. And yeah, we didn't do anything on Wednesday evening. Thursday we got up early, left our Airbnb, went to the next one. But before we did that, and I will show you some footage really quick, we stopped at the National Marine Corps Museum, which was really cool. A really nice experience because my mother is actually a Marine, or rather she was in the Marines when she was younger. So I just figured I would stop and just, you know, take in some of the history. It was a lot of fun, so I will drop in some footage right here. interesting. Of course, that's not everything that was there, and I believe from what a gentleman told me, they will actually be adding on to it next year, I believe. So it's really cool. Check it out if you have any interest in US history or Marine Corps or just military in general. It was a lot of fun. After we left the museum, we went to our next stop, which was our next Airbnb, which was in a much better neighborhood. And that was a little bit stressful because the directions I was given, I was told to park in a parking lot that was right across from the Airbnb, and I passed it and I had to figure out how to go all the way back around, which was fine. So when we finally got into our room, it was just nice. The room was okay. Our fridge didn't work, so that was exciting. And that really sucked because we actually had a cooler full of cold items and they survived our trip down here, but it was just really annoying because we would have really appreciated having a fridge that worked. So that Airbnb was still on par with the last one. Like I said, I really do think that people are just renovating really cheaply, and it showed because there was paint peeling off the walls. It wasn't a fun time. I mean, the bed was comfortable. Both times the beds were comfortable. We actually found ants in our first Airbnb. We didn't find any bugs in the second one. The first Airbnb did not have a television. The second one did, but there was nothing on. We actually ended up going to a brewery that was right down the street from our Airbnb, and it was very nice. We didn't end up taking anything from that one, but the experience was nice because it was just a 5-minute walk away, so that was really good. Didn't have to drive or anything. Again, we woke up early and we had to make the 4-hour trip down here. So after 2 hours of driving, we actually stopped somewhere to go shopping and also for lunch. And after that, we drove the rest of the 2 hours that we had to drive and stopped in our hotel room this time. So this time we stayed in a hotel, which was a lot of really nice. It was a great hotel, highly recommend it. Our hotel was nice. We actually went to another brewery down there and we got some like a beer flight, which was some samples of their beer. And we actually ended up taking some home, which we actually really liked. And we're hoping to crack one of them open tonight. We're hoping that tomorrow maybe we'll get some more craft beers, and I'm hoping at some point I will introduce you to my husband really quick. I have not felt comfortable vlogging in front of anybody. So as I was going to go off on a tangent, I was just outside with my family soaking up some sun, but I am quite fair, and my SPF, even though I have been applying it liberally at least every 45 minutes to an hour, I still ended up getting slightly red. So I decided that it was in my best interest to come inside so I don't get any more red, because we are having family pictures tomorrow and I don't want to chance looking like a lobster like some of my family is looking right now. Right now, I am just relaxing. I'm the only one in the house right now and it's quite nice. The ocean sounds amazing. I couldn't be happier. Oh, and yeah, the other thing, and I'm gonna try not to cry. I just felt my eyes water a little bit. So last night we went out to eat as a family, and okay, hold on. I'm not gonna cry, I swear. I did a lot of crying last night. Last night we went out to eat as a family, and we went to the pier that my pap really liked to fish off of. And it's a really nice pier. It's Apache Pier, and he loved fishing there all the time when he and Nana would come down here and vacation. And they were really smart. They always vacationed in the off season. So we actually ended up having a little memorial service of sorts underneath the pier, and it was very special. It was really nice. I don't know if I can talk anymore about it because it makes me a little bit emotional, so oh goodness. It's been a year since he passed away on Friday, so oh goodness, I didn't think I was gonna cry. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try and continue on the conversation here. So for our Easter dinner, we have ham cooking in the oven, like I said. And I actually made a wine dessert, and it is just like a wine chocolate sauce that I threw some fresh berries in, and we're going to top, we're gonna top some brownies that I still have to make yet, and ice cream with the berries, and it's gonna taste so awesome. And let's see, my older brother is going to make something, and I think it's gonna be a really, really, really nice week. It's just really nice. It's awful to say, but we got the really hard thing out of the way yesterday, so we're kind of just, you know, doing our thing now. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun things that I think I want to do with my husband, and I'm hoping later on tonight he'll let me film him so you guys can meet him, because I talk about him all the time, and his stuff is over there. He is real, I swear. He's not like George Glass from the Brady Bunch. I didn't make him up. So I think I'm gonna leave it here for now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, April 29th, and as you can see, the sun has risen. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Everybody in the house is asleep except for me, so I decided I was going to watch the sunrise and then probably have coffee. Yes, we're back on coffee now. I don't know if you can even really hear me because of all the sea and ocean noise, but here's hoping that you can. So yesterday, after I got off with you guys, we had our Easter dinner, which was very, very nice, and it was a lot less emotional than I thought, and it was very, very nice. We basically had a picnic Easter dinner. That being said, we had ham sandwiches. The ham was actually like cooked like an actual ham, but then we just ate them as a sandwich. And we had some sides, and I made dessert. I think I said it yesterday, my brownies went over really, really well. And I got a lot of compliments, so I was very happy about that. And also my husband and I spent a lot of time with my family, which was very nice as well. And yeah, the entire night was just spent being together, which is great. This was the whole point, obviously, of going on vacation as a family. Tonight we are getting our family pictures taken, which is awesome. I'm really happy about that, and I'm hoping I don't get sunburnt today. I'm not really sure what the weather's supposed to be like, so I'm not really sure if I'll even go to the beach, but we'll see. I probably will. I mean, come on, it's the beach. Other than that, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna consult with my husband at some point. Nobody's gonna be awake until like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and yesterday I woke him up early. He didn't really appreciate that, and at some point here I'm gonna have to show you him, so I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna do that. We'll have to find a really good time for that. And I'm sorry if these vlogs are a little rambly. I'm just trying to find any time alone to talk to myself, basically, and talk to you guys without seeming like some sort of an idiot or letting loose the secret that I do this. It's not really a secret, but I don't know how my family, I don't think my family would care, but I think they would just be like, oh, okay. Just another one of those things that Noel likes to do in her free time. So I'm gonna go in, my stomach is growling, and I would appreciate a hot beverage, so I will talk to you guys later, question mark. Good evening, everyone. It is a little after 10:30 on Wednesday, May 1st. So happy May. I am actually really tired, and I don't think I'm going to be vlogging for very long. Everyone is currently downstairs in the dining area playing games and being on their devices and things like that. And I decided I was gonna call it a night because you guys know, I go to bed pretty early for the most part because I wake up early, especially here at the beach, since I want to catch the sunrise, which I did catch this morning. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm trying to think. I'll probably try to catch you up as best as I can on days that I forget to vlog or don't have time to vlog or don't feel comfortable vlogging. So today what we ended up doing, my husband and I, which I apologize, you still need to meet him. We took a pretty chill day today. Can't even talk, I'm exhausted. We had a really chill day. The highlight of the day for me was going to see Shazam. I know, why go to the movies at the beach when there is a beach? But we didn't really feel like going to the beach today, even though today and tomorrow are the last really good days that we're gonna have weather-wise. Not really sure what we're gonna do tomorrow, but it will be fun, I'm sure, and I will try to talk to you guys tomorrow. But I am, like, my eyes are so heavy. I still need to wash my face yet. And I just really want to go to bed. So I will talk to you guys when I can. So see you then. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, May 6th, and I can't remember the last time I actually talked to you guys, so I'm really sorry. We finished up the vacation at the beach, and as you can see, we are no longer at the beach. I am in my childhood room upstairs, and I just didn't want to disturb my husband, who is sleeping downstairs. The last couple of days at the beach, we didn't really do much. My husband and I are very much homebodies, and I know. Why would you just stay at home when you're at the beach? For the most part, we would go on the beach, usually around like mid-morning into the early afternoon. But he and I are pretty fair, so we were constantly slathering on sunscreen, which got pretty old. So we would just end up going into the beach house to take a shower and then just figure out what to do for the rest of the day. We just aren't beachy people, I guess. I mean, I do love the beach and I do like walking on the beach, but I like to do vacation on my own, at my own pace. My family's very much go, and they also have more interests in like golf and fishing, like outdoor sports like that you would normally find around the beach, like recreational things like that. Whereas my husband and I are very much video game people, or like myself, or well, he and I both like to draw too, but we didn't really have anything like that for us down there. We're not very into touristy, trappy things. So for the most part, we stayed at home and we watched Netflix, which, yeah, that's what we could do here. But I don't regret it, just because it was our time. We got to do our own thing, and it's us. We wouldn't have it any other way, really. So we just had a couple chill days. I believe Thursday and Friday were our chill days and also our last days at the beach. We didn't go to the beach Friday because the weather wasn't as good. I don't think we went to the beach. Saturday was the big drive home day, which took us 11 hours. We left at 6 o'clock in the morning and we were finally in our driveway by a little after 5 p.m. And that was with stops. We stopped at least twice in the morning, every 2 hours for like potty breaks. And we stopped around, I want to say 1:30ish to eat a lunch. And that was about it. And we actually switched drivers at that point. My mom drove us in her car because we had it when we were road tripping down. So she drove the bulk of the drive home, and then once we were in a more familiar highway, we switched, and I drove myself and Tony home. It was very exhausting. Yesterday we didn't really do much. I think I might have mentioned this before, but I am into elegant Gothic Lolita fashion, and my local community was having a meetup yesterday. It was raining though, so nobody dressed up. We just dressed up in our regular everyday clothes, and it was a lot of fun because I haven't seen them in so long, and I felt like we all got along pretty well together. They'd never met Tony before, and Tony had never met them, and we ended up walking around. It was called the Garden Fair, and it was inspired by, I suppose, in my opinion, I guess it was inspired by teaching people about like Victorian era ways of life, and of course that was right up our alley. But we had a lot of fun, and my friend actually dressed up in a not a ball gown, it was just like an everyday gown, and we went to a dancing demo, and at the very end I even got to join in. A gentleman came up to me in his Victorian era clothing and asked me to dance with him, and of course I did. My husband wasn't that thrilled. It wasn't really his thing, but we actually ended up going to a brewery, which is very much his thing, which was only a couple of miles down the road, and we had lunch and we talked, and it was really fun. It was so fun. And this morning I realized I don't have my car because I had parked it at my Nana's house, and I parked it at my Nana's house before we left for the beach, and I need it. So now she's going to come over and get me pretty shortly, and that is why I'm talking to you guys. And I'm sorry if this was a little rambly, and my stomach is growling now. That's great. I'm not really sure what we're gonna get into today. I know I talked to him about getting groceries for the rest of his stay. I'm really sad because we have about, he leaves next Tuesday, so it's Monday. I think I said it's May 6th. He leaves Tuesday, May 14th. And I'm trying not to think about it because it always upsets me. I'm probably gonna ramble a little bit more. I don't really know about what. The only thing that I really have planned this week is Thursday, and that is we are going to see a musical called Avenue Q. And if you know anything about Avenue Q, it is just great. It is not for children. I think I might have explained it a little bit in a past vlog, but I'm really excited about it. We are actually going to see it with my good friend and her man friend. I wanted to say boyfriend, but I don't really know what's going on. So we're gonna see it with them, and I think afterwards we're just going to kind of hang out. And I haven't seen her in a while too, so I'm really excited. Oh man, it's really nice being on vacation and not worrying about working. And I don't mean the YouTube art stuff, I mean the thing that actually pays my bills. Okay, I don't think I need to be talking anymore because it's been about 10 minutes. I see my time marker up there. Probably half of this is going to be cut anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Well, anyway, I am going to, I guess, go downstairs. My husband wanted to sleep a little bit more because I think he had a rough night. I believe what it sounds like to me, he might have had like a bug, most likely a tick, that was in, like, it had bit him on his leg, and he kind of freaked out about it because he's not a bug person. Now, you know me, I love critters. I don't like ticks though. So the thing that sucked though was that in his terror and fright, he actually flung the little critter away, and I don't know where it went or what it was. So I'm not able to identify what it was, but from his description, it sounded like it was a tick. So he kind of freaked out. I don't think he slept well. So I'm gonna go back downstairs and wait for my Nana to come so I can get my car. So I will talk to you guys later. Hello.
Hi.
What we doing?
Nana's in the boat. Lying in bed.
Lying in bed. Yeah. What are we gonna do tonight?
Go to the show.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
It'll be fun. It's just what we do.
Oh yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, what were you doing?
I just wanted to see what speed the water came out.
It is Monday, May 13th, and Tony leaves tomorrow. I'm pretty sad about that.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, you have the fun plane ride home. Yeah.
6 hours of fun.
Yeah. Not really excited about it all. But we get to file our spouse visa in September.
Now that's when the real fun begins.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of paperwork to sign. And I've already told you guys it's expensive. But I think we're ready. We're definitely ready.
Yeah.
It's been a hard 6 years doing this back and forth stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm ready to be done with it.
So am I.
Yeah.
And then we can live together.
We can live together.
Oh.
It'll be nice. I love you.
I love you too.
So probably not gonna vlog or anything tomorrow since it's gonna be sad. But I will talk to you guys whenever he's home and I'm by myself again. So you probably won't see his mug until we move over together, and now I'm going to cry because that's what I do. So I will talk to you guys later.